25 Outlaws, Old West Poker, The Outlaw Rules, artwork by Dave Matthews.
It's time to play the worst game ever.
No respect! No respect! Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to the first episode of Thrift Thrash! Thrift Thrash, the game where we went to the thrift store and bought games that nobody else ever wanted and nobody ever should. And we choose from 3 random games to determine one winner and one loser. Let's bring out the terrible shelf. Now we're gonna go and look at the spines, speculate about what could be inside.
Number 1, Thrive Time for Teens. The Money and Life reality game.
Oh, that sounds like not fun at all.
Anti-Monopoly 2.
And it's different. An entirely different game by the inventor of Anti-Monopoly 1.
So it must have been such a huge success. You've got to make more! And an enchanted evening. A beautiful game for couples to share.
Oh.
I'm slightly uncomfortable.
How's that going to work with the 3 of us?
All right, next up we've got Humdrum or Blow. I don't know if we need a whole lot of explanation.
No, I think
to find out what's in that box.
That says it all. It's not Hopla.
Hopla.
Hopla?
It was a dark and stormy night. A game of first lines.
Dating lines? Are these pickup lines? Or I don't know.
Hey, so
Hey.
dark and stormy
Hey,
night
everybody.
tonight.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give a little spoiler alert. I have played Redneck Life before.
Prosper, a Book of Mormon board game the whole family will love. Oh,
Morton's List. The end to boredom.
the
And
end.
that's all it says. There you go. Here's something, though. I'm excited because Come here. even the worst ones, I think this is going to be fun no matter which ones we draw.
Yeah,
Like, even
I mean,
the crazy, horrible ones.
Torturing yourself
yes,
is fun.
Yes,
will be interesting.
Yep.
Great.
So-
So now let's get to it.
Use that one.
It is
Fate has chosen.
number 1.
Really?
Number 1. So
Thrive Time for Teens.
Thrive Time for Teens. It's your choice. What teens are saying about this part? They sure don't teach this stuff in school. Brittany, 12. As a public school teacher, that offends me. Okay. I want to keep playing. Charlie, 13. How much was he paid
Yeah,
to say
that sounds like.
I love B-Fab. I think you f***ed me at the bingo spinner.
Go randomly.
There we go.
Great.
All right, and your number is 9.
6 or a 9?
It's your 9.
Number 9
no,
is Rodney Dangerfield. Here we go.
Rodney, tell me, is it the truth? Don't you really get any respect?
Jackie, I don't get no respect at all.
No.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, we played hide and seek. Well, they wouldn't even look for me.
Rodney Dangerfield's game. No respect. I mean, this is the exact same thing we saw on the side of the box. Ages 8 to adult, 7-year-olds. Sorry, you're not allowed. How to
I mean, look at the
survive
hairdos
financially.
and clothing on these people in the back of the
This
box.
is a great shot. The dad is doing his best Rodney Dangerfield
Yeah,
impression. Here's just the game for you Dangerfield fans. I guess that's us.
Yeah.
Find out.
That's the Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, like it's like Chinese chess and you're trying to get the right numbers.
Is Rodney Dangerfield's game no respect?
No respect. I'm so happy we got the Rodney Dangerfield game.
Yeah.
One will come out in theory.
There it is.
That one. And we've got 23.
25 Outlaws. 25 Outlaws, Old West Poker, The Outlaw Rules, artwork by Dave Matthews.
Dave
one and only?
Matthews?
Few know about his career before his music.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else about a person.
There's gonna be a lot of Dave Matthews in the world.
But he's very prominently
Is that a picture of
stated
him?
here. No.
Okay.
But it says artwork by. It doesn't even say the designer. It says artwork by Dave Matthews. Old West Poker, play 3-card poker and win money to stay in the game with outlaw rules. Blah 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 blah. Artwork by Dave Matthews, and it has his signature. We'll find out if Dave Matthews actually.
Maybe the mystery of this game is What Dave Matthews are we really
Yeah, which Dave Matthews are we really talking about?
Right.
Please be the real Dave Matthews. The real. All right.
Thrift Thrash.
Thrift Thrash.
Just finished playing our games.
Great. So we have 3 games that we have played today. We have, of course,
3 games randomly chosen.
Randomly
and randomly
chosen.
bought. We had no idea these games even existed before today.
yes, we started with Thrive Time for Teens,
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield's No Respect,
Yeah.
and 25 Outlaws Old West Poker with Outlaw Rules. Scott, you were chosen to have Thrive Time for Teens.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, we want kids to learn the value of a buck. And Sharon Lecter is here. She knows the value of a buck. She's got a new board game out called Thrive Time for Teens.
Please tell us a little bit more about Thrive Time for Teens.
Okay, so I mean, let's make sure. Really, the cards are giving you the option to buy things, sort of like Monopoly gives you the option to like buy places, but you know, you kind of buy stocks, you start businesses, and you kind of keep track of it all on your sheet. You're losing money, you're making money. It's really all sort of luck of the draw on cards. So there you go.
Yeah.
This game is in the vein of a game that is trying really, really hard
Really hard.
to teach people something.
Can a game that kids can play with adults actually teach them some of the most important financial lessons that you could ever share? The answer is a resounding yes, if the game being played is Thrive Time.
You've got a sheet and you're keeping track of income and expenses and your credit card bills and college expenses, and it's just trying really hard to teach kids about money and responsibility in a way that's not interesting, not engaging, is completely random. There's no skill involved with it.
So, for example, how does this work? You pick up a card, for instance, like this one.
Yes, right here. Your parents offer to split the cost of out-of-state college tuition if you choose to attend college, your school loan payments.
You're drawing cards and you buy stuff, but it's a little more diverse, but the game board doesn't really matter.
It's almost like you have like a positive score or like a negative score.
And they use really cheesy terms, so either you're thriving or you're diving.
And we really want kids today to know that every decision they make either drives them to succeed,
Right.
thriving, or dives them into debt.
Yes.
So it's cheesy, guys. I mean, it's cheesy bad. It's
She was
condescending.
The lady designing the game, it seemed like she was trying to show teens. This is where we get a little confusing too, but she was trying to show teens that there's consequences for living certain ways.
no
Too many text messages. It talks about going to a party when your neighbor's parents are out of town and the consequences from that. They learn the fact that every decision they make either drives them to success or dives them into debt.
The game doesn't even do a good job at conveying that.
No.
Because all you're doing is drawing a card and then it's just telling you what
random.
you're doing.
It's completely random.
You didn't even make that choice to
Go to college.
buy that video game
just showed
or
up.
whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
it's just like
so,
you're doing
yeah.
this.
The most important thing I think in Thrive Time for my kids and teens to learn is the fact that they can take charge of their own life.
And then it's got a week-long tracker, to kind of see when you get paid and that kind of
Here's
stuff.
your income.
And so I went to college and got $40,000 worth of college debt, which, I guess that's somewhat realistic. There's college debt or whatever. But then the very next payday, I graduated from college. So my character graduated from college in 4 weeks.
So
Kids, when they play Thrive Time, are going to have real life experiences.
Real life examples.
It's a reality game.
there was no. So I think of a game like even an old game like Life. Like, isn't there like when you go like a certain track, like you have kids or something like that, like your kids stay with you, or like you went to college and like so you go
and
like
so
a
there's
different
a progression that advances. You know, then after I graduated college and I got a bigger salary and blah blah blah, then later in the game I got all my money stolen from me out of a locker room at school, which chronologically doesn't make a lot of sense.
Playing the game, there were experiences that I had that actually brought back actual experiences of my life.
And it seems like this lady's like claim to fame was the BFAB. What do you even call it?
Like a tag.
System.
What is that called?
BFAB is back straight, eye contact, firm handshake, ask questions, be bold.
Yes.
Thrive Time also includes an important confidence-building aspect known as the BFAB principle.
The BFAB principle gives children an opportunity to present themselves in a child's professional manner, that they can stand up, look somebody in the eye, be confident about themselves, and express themselves.
It's like baby boomer answers to everything.
Yeah. Prepare you for interviews, prepare you for your finances.
Yes.
I mean, and so just the names of the things. Pay your family first. So I mean, and that must
is that
mean
the name of the company?
That must pay your family first. It's the home of youthpreneur. Like entrepreneur, only youthpreneur.
Well, that's something that happened a lot in the game. Like, you're starting businesses left and right. Like,
you have
starting a
businesses.
You just say, you know what? I'm a babysitter club.
Yeah.
Well, your aunt gave you a house
my
to
aunt
manage.
gave me a house to manage with my friends for 120 grand.
Right.
Real dollar amounts that apply to almost every situation a teenager is going to encounter.
And then something bad would happen to you, and then it's like, well, do you want him to go into credit card debt to pay for this,
right?
Or pay it back at a different time? And so, and I'm just looking at the name on the board here where it says Thrive Time for Teens. It's your choice. In no way
you have no choice at all.
Was it your choice? It was just random drawing of cards and force-fed and condescending to kids and trying to teach them that, and absolutely not fun in any way, shape, or form.
So the kids, when they're playing it, have a great time, and a lot of laughter.
Thrive Time is an exciting game, gets you into the game because you are able to connect and you get to meet new friends, and lots of laughter, smiles go around.
They're gonna chuckle about it. They're gonna have fun playing it.
And then not fast either. You know, it was long, and I felt like I was, doing the homework in a ledger.
Is that rule book really this big?
I mean, the video could be we get halfway through the rule book and we're like, no way.
Okay, let's
we don't have
quick start rules. How to play.
Here we go. Let's give it a solid try.
How does this win awards?
And
Best
you win
vacation product?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? Imagine your parents
gather around, family.
It's like, hey,
family trip.
We've landed in Hawaii,
Oh,
but
great.
before we go to the beach, guess what, mother? It's time to play the worst game ever.
Do I have to learn about stock?
So here, watch closely, and it's gone.
With help from Thrive Time and guidance from knowledgeable parents and teachers, your kids will be well on their way to a bright financial future.
Then we played Rodney Dangerfield.
And this was-
No respect.
So it's a very simple game. Each player has their little columns where they can place their tokens. On your turn, you will randomly pick one and then place it somewhere on your board. The three at the bottom here are free open spots to put discards. Otherwise, you have to place them in descending order. They don't have to go in sequence, but you have to go from high to low. Your other option is to stack one on a tile that's already out there. It has to be the leading token in the track, so they call it the top one in there, and it has to match the number. So in this case, I could have placed this here. If you end up with 3 of those in any one spot, that column's dead. You can't play on it anymore.
It's blocked, essentially.
And you can't, use it to try and score at the end of the game. There's only 2 ways to win. One is to get all 3 of your columns to the end. The other way is to be the last man standing. So if you end up drawing a tile that you can't play, if all your discards are full and you can't play it any lower in any one of your rows or stack on somebody else's, you're out of the game. So it's very simple and quick.
And when I think of Rodney Dangerfield, I think of stacking numbers in a sequence.
Yes, that's.
I'll tell you, it's the same thing with my friends, no respect. No? Well, my friends tell me when I call them on a phone, I should use a certain signal. Let it ring twice, hang up, and don't call back.
Yes, I think that's
his claim to fame.
That's the problem. The game itself is quick, simple, easy. I mean, like it's like it's like a 10-minute game. I mean, it's fast and simple and easy to learn. But then skinning it as a Rodney Dangerfield game,
you don't need his face on it, really.
Insane.
These,
I mean, it says it's a nerve-wracking, number-stacking game of sudden death.
Some of that's true.
That's overselling it. Just
were you ever nerve-wracked?
Right. I don't ever remember watching Rodney Dangerfield comedy and feeling any of those things.
Tell you, I can't relax, you know. Well, the other night I felt like having a few drinks. I went over to the bartender. I said, surprise me. He showed me a naked picture of my wife.
These people are having a great time, though, on the back.
Look at the hairstyles and the...
And
this is a vintage 1980
They're
game.
drinking scotch.
Are they really?
Scotch and Coke. That's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah, they're totally having drinks.
Mom, calm down.
What a doctor. I called him last week. I told him, Doc, I swallowed a bottle of sleeping pills. He told me to have a few drinks and get some rest.
It was like, here's a known game that works. We'll slap Rodney's face on it and we'll reskin it a little bit. And it'll be a perfectly working game.
Rodney, I got you now. Oh, this is really no respect. I can't win in my own game. Yes, you can. Did you hear something? Only you can hear me, Rodney. Then help me out. Every move I make, they stop me. I think I'm winning. I end up a loser. Play the 7. 7?
Hey, let's get out of here. This guy's nuts. He's talking to the box.
Oh, they walked out of me. Who cares? And I'll play with you. Look at this. I worked out of myself.
Rodney Dangerfield's No Respect, the zany new numbers game from Milton Bradley.
The question would be like, was he at the height of his popularity then?
Well, I was thinking about this too. There's only like 2 Rodney Dangerfield movies I can really even think of.
Old school.
Caddyshack, of course.
Yes.
And then Bad News Bears.
Oh, man.
Good day. Future Eric here, and on behalf of all of Evil Cheese, I would just like to give my formal apology for the statement that was just given. I understand now that Rodney Dangerfield was not, in fact, in Bad News Bears. That was actually Walter Matthau. I think I was just confused because he was also a star in the 70s and 80s. The film I was referring to was actually Ladybugs, where he also takes on the role of a coach of a young people's sports team. The statement that was given earlier was lewd, wrong, and impulsive, and I truly am sorry. Well, thank you for your attention to this matter, and let's get back to the video.
Old school. Old school was
What's
where
old school?
Old school is where he went back to college at the same place that his son did, and he was sort of like amazingly successful, and his son was embarrassed, and he was the cool guy, and
Yes,
he basically
became
played
cool.
himself, and that was like his.
Me again. Oh boy, is egg sure on our face in this video. Old School is a early 2000s wacky comedy with Luke Wilson, Will Ferrell, and Vince Vaughn. The movie Scott is referring to is called Back to School, and that movie features good old Rodney Dangerfield. You know, to err is human, and boy, are we sure human in this video. Let's get back to it.
His solo movie, his big solo
When do you think that came out?
In the 80s, I'm sure.
So this must have been when he was doing very well.
I mean, he's well known.
He is.
I don't think this was before like his career took off, and he was like, yeah, put my face on a board game.
Well,
The game itself was fine.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, simple, quick, easy to learn.
Yeah, I mean, you could do way worse than Rodney Dangerfield's No Respect.
Yeah.
Man, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. You kid, nothing, no respect at all.
Great. And then we played 25 Outlaws, which is a twist on poker for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so in 25 Outlaws, basically, players are just going to be playing sort of old school three-handed poker with a little bit of twists, with special abilities, dueling each other, that kind of old Wild West stuff kind of thing. Players all have their gang. Whoa. There we go. Players all have their gang of outlaws here. And really the only thing that matters on these cards is their top number. This is their duel strength for when a duel happens, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But these are all played face down. Each gang member will have money that is just theirs, and then players will choose which outlaw they want to use for this upcoming poker hand. Players will pay their buy-in, which you must do, and then a regular game of poker will start. Cards will be dealt to each player with a flop card. This is not a regular deck of cards. The distribution is much different. There's only cards 10 and higher in these. But players will do their basic anteing, checking, betting, etc., etc. And then once all players have done that, they will flip, compare, see what happens. At that time, players will then be able to spend money from whichever outlaw they decided was going to be playing this hand of poker, and they can get different rewards. And rewards are things to like force an outlaw to duel you, +1 when dueling. Speaking of dueling, whoever the dealer was after this round of buying will then be able to hold up an outlaw. So whichever outlaw you were using on your turn as the dealer, you flip over your card and you choose another opponent's outlaws, and you will compare strength with them. So let's say Lady Jane was trying to challenge Crazy Ed. This is a 3 against 6. They each will also have their totals added with a die roll. So in this case, 6 + 6 is 12, 3 + 3 is 6. Lady Jane rightly and easily defeated. All that money there will then go to the corresponding outlaw that won. If you do hold up somebody, the opposing outlaw will also have a chance to cower, which is that there will be no duel happening. Instead, they will give half of their money to the outlaw that challenged them. Players will also potentially be becoming wanted, which certain outlaws will have these wanted cards on them. And then if the flop card ends up matching the wanted card that's on here, they will have to do another duel, but this time against a kind of an NPC character, being the sheriff. So in this case, you would just randomly flip over a sheriff card, and that's the total that you're doing with. That is pretty much it. It was... I thought it was...
Well, there's something really special about this game.
That's true.
There is.
We
We need to find that out. It is really
We looked it up. We looked it up.
Wait, Dave Matthews.
Yes.
Dave Matthews, the Dave Matthews of legendary The Dave Matthews Band fame.
Drew did artwork for this?
Yes.
How did he get involved?
He is the man behind the instruments of many famous musicians, but tonight Rockbridge Guitars co-founder Brian Calhoun is diving into a new venture, board games, and he's brought singer Dave Matthews along with him.
Dave did all the artwork. He's a great artist.
The relationship between Dave Matthews and Brian Calhoun didn't start over a board game.
Kind of had met Dave in passing here or there.
No, that was over the guitar. And Rockbridge has been the go-to instrument brand for Dave Matthews for the last 10 years. Their relationship grew.
We started hanging out and becoming buddies.
To the point they are not only friends,
Man, this fire is hot.
they are in business together.
Like the guitars, the board game started as a hobby.
A joke between friends.
I was playing a boring board game with some friends, and I read the side of the box, and it said that they'd sold 7 million copies. And I was just joking, but I said, this is insane. Like, I'm going to make a board game.
But as Dave explained on Jimmy Kimmel,
so he made up his own game, and then he brought the game over to my house.
It was tough to keep laughing at a game that worked.
And we played it, and it was a really good game. It's like, I was like, what? You just made this game up as a revenge?
Since Chick-a-Pig has gone into mass production, and Brian and Dave have branched out to other games as well.
It's called 25 Outlaws, and essentially it is a simplified version of poker.
You know what? It looks pretty good.
And the art is unique.
Yeah. Good job, Dave Matthews.
We give Dave Matthews
Yeah,
the 25
we
Outlaws
give you-
art endorsement.
We will give you 3 cheeses
Okay.
for your artwork. The game overall was okay. I thought it was a little convoluted with some of its stuff. even
Once we
for
got
how
into it, it's pretty
simple
quick
it
and
was.
easy because it's just boiled down Texas Hold'em with
Yeah.
less cards.
Yeah.
And then you can choose to like duel people. To
But I
change the
don't
duels.
disagree with Eric in that when we started kind of playing poker, I kind of had that feeling of like, let's just play poker, right? You know, let's just play that game.
The idea was, oh, you lost a poker hand, but hey, I'm gonna duel you and
Right.
so
Take
I
your
can
money
actually.
anyway.
Good job. All right, we're gonna start with the best game of the day.
I guess I would have to say I liked the no respect game the best, just because it was a quick, easy little numbers game. Obviously, you know, the Rodney Dangerfield aspect to it is absolutely pointless and not needed
Yeah, it
whatsoever.
doesn't change.
That's for me. That was my favorite.
Casey.
My favorite, 25 Outlaws. And I think by a lot. It has like the most actual game in it.
This is
Like-
a real game.
And so of course it has poker, so you have that sort of base level to it. I actually like the dueling system. I like that it forces you to up the ante every time. It makes things a lot more kind of all or nothing of like, okay, you're winning hands, but eventually I'm just going to rob you and get everything else. So it really speeds up the game over the course of it.
This allows you to play a poker style game and still be competitive with it.
Dave Matthews, man, that guy, he can go her and he can draw.
He's a
draw queen.
I mean, my God. Send us an email. Come and hang out with us, dude.
We'll play 25
Board
Outlaws
Game
with you.
Clubhouse.
That's right.
I have to agree with Scott. I think No Respect
Like
today
Rodney?
gives is my favorite game. Surprisingly.
Yeah, shockingly.
Shockingly. This one was just very clean, to the point. The design isn't that bad.
You know
for
what?
such
and
an old game.
I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on what the worst game is, and I think we've possibly
let's
beat
do
this
that
to-
now.
Well, I mean, we all hate Thrift Time. I mean, it's awful. It's awful. It's preachy.
Use the motto, be fab.
Give
So
any
Casey,
game.
what is
Yeah.
your vote for the worst?
Worst is Thrive Time.
Oh,
And even as a teaching tool, I think 25 Outlaws teaches poker better than
Oh,
Thrive
yeah,
Time
absolutely,
teaches you
definitely.
anything about
Yes.
teen finances.
Yes.
And so it just fails.
Yes, Thrive Time for Teens is my choice of the worst. It failed to do everything it tried to do.
It was cheap.
It's
It was
just-
condescending.
it was
All the
cheap.
materials were cheap.
Yes.
The design was
It
awful.
made no sense.
And then,
It was confusing. How is it? Why is it confusing? Like, how do you make a game like this that is hard to understand? Like, what's the difference between active business and passive business, and when do you collect money, and when do you get points,
Yeah.
and when? Like,
I mean,
what was she thinking?
Actually, notice here a financial statement is really what this is, and so you'll have your
Car
income
payment.
and your expenses.
If you choose to buy a
under
car
income,
in the game,
you
you'll
have
have
things
an
like
finance,
salary,
you
salary,
would
car
job.
payment, here's
You'll
those,
have
insurance
starting
costs,
small
some
businesses,
businesses,
whether
mine
it's
may be
$100,
$100,
you also have so many free.
So the kids, when they're playing it, have a great time, and a lot of laughter.
This is like, you know what this is? This is like what your religious grandmother would give you for your birthday or Christmas. Yep.
And it's a perfect holiday gift. This is the year to give a gift of hope and inspiration.
She would say, you know what? Look, I have teens, grandchildren. I bet they would enjoy this. Look at all the awards that it has won. And then the kids would play this, and they would hate grandma for the rest of their lives.
Or worse thing, Grandma would stay for the night and say, "Hey,
Hey,
let's
let's
after
play that
dinner,
game."
let's all play Thrive Time."
I remember what being
Because-
a teen was like.
Yeah, kids like games.
You want to know probably my biggest problem with this? Is if this is one of your earliest like game experiences, you're a teen and you're like, let's check out a board game. This would turn you off. You'd be like, I don't want to play board games anymore.
I hate board games.
If they're like this,
So
I don't want to do it.
So here's what happens: your grandma brings this, and then Grandpa comes in later with a scotch and a cigar and a copy of No Respect, and he's like, "Hey, this we're playing a real game."
Yeah, Grandpa doesn't get any respect, so we should play No Respect.
We like Grandpa's game.
And then the kids will be like, so the lesson was drink and smoke cigars like Grandpa.
Yes,
Don't be fiscally responsible like Grandma.
Yes.
Story of my life. No respect. Tell her no respect.
Winner, loser.
We'll catch you guys again on the next episode
of Thrift Thrash.
No respect! No respect!
No, but I mean, looks don't mean nothing. I got a niece, an ugly girl. She got married. She's happy now. She married an ugly guy. And today they got 2 very ugly kids.
I know that when our son came back from playing Thrive Time, he was excited.
In fact, they're all so ugly in a family album. They only keep the negatives.
Teaching your teens the financial lessons that will last them a lifetime.
I say we, as parents, we need to allow our children to stub their toe while they're still at home so they don't break their leg when they go off to college.
Hey, you 2 should find a room.
What time is it?
Thrive Time!
Why the word you say?